Hello guys and welcome back to episode 6 part 2. We kicked off with a good few keys. We didn't quite hit the KSM like we wanted, but here we go with Dark Flame Cleft. So we started off on a 10 and we pulled the first pack and I absolutely messed up and that resulted in a wipe. Well, not the first pack, the second pack, you know, when you're in the corridor. So anyway, recovered from that, moved on to the first boss, and then the boss despawned. So that wasn't helpful either. So we stood around, waited for the boss to respawn, and it respawned, and we were away. This was going really, really smoothly. Everyone was doing what they were meant to do. The ads weren't getting out of control, they were getting run over as they're meant to. For anyone that didn't know that, which I've come across quite a lot of people who don't, get the ants run over. Kills them instantly. As you can see, I'm still not massively overwhelmed with ads. There's a few going around, coming onto that last minecart, which I don't think we even killed before this slide, or did we? I can't remember. No, we did kill it. It's well into that execute range now. Dropping a heal out where I can with Word of Glory. And there we go, he's down. So moving on to the second boss. I did learn something about this, and I'm not too sure if I said it last week or not. About the amount of candles you light and the amount you blow out. Just light one. Blow out one. And it gives the healer an easier time. I think that's the way it works, I can't remember now. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah, still 16 minutes out on the clock and absolutely slammed it down. Especially after that first wipe, which really didn't help. Go Blazercon down. Go. Boss that always worries me with people not doing the mechanics properly. As you're about to see, it was flawless. People stacking in, even the range coming in to drop the puddles nice and close to each other. Get behind that candle with the frontal. The puddles, people spread them absolutely perfect on there. Makes the whole experience easier by far. Coming just up to the end of him now. As you can see, the candles not doing too badly at all. We're not overrun with them. You know, there's no need to position to deal with these ones. It's over. Coming on to the last boss. Still have 4 minutes on the clock. Kind of surprised me with this candle moving forward, but it actually did help. As you'll see in a minute with the first AoE coming in. Runs out with the AoE. Instead of wasting time, picks up a candle and bring it straight back once it wears off. There we go. Pawn off. Candle straight in. That top up. And then people were moving it for me. I just didn't even get a chance to pick it up. Run out with the AoE. They died, yeah. Got topped up on those candles. Smashing down to 50%. And there we go. Timed on a 10. Beautiful stuff. Over the floodgate now. This was listed in the group finder as a 10. We started and realised it was an 11. But we figured, hey, let's give it a go. It was going so beautifully. Affix is being dealt with. Yad's dying. Major's gone down there. Mama going down. Beautiful stuff. One death in the boss fight. Interrupts going off where they need to go off on the ads. She down. onto the second two. This again, it just went so well. It was just a brilliant group to be a part of through this. One knew that we needed to lay off. We did. Got them down pretty much bang on together. No problems there. Onto Swamp Face. I think everyone's kind of learnt now. Just go left. Take it round clockwise. You even have to discuss it. Everyone's just done it. Go, links come in. First frontal. Everyone move left. Wasn't even any discussion about it. It was just done. Dodging those waves. Almost. Slap there, but lived through it. Got the link again. Front or left. Didn't matter. So this is where things started to go wrong. We had some problems on the trash where there was just a massive overpull. It took us a while to kill it, but we eventually got through it. But, you know, 3 minutes left at this point on the pull, and it was kind of like, okay, we can time this, we can do it. It's going to be tight, it's going to be so close. It would have been the first 11. And we're coming up. Plenty of time still. It's tight, but it's doable. It's achievable. Everyone does their thing, gets it right, no problems, okay? Debuffs coming in. Straight onto the healer to begin with. Healer's trying to heal through it. No defensive from the mage. Mage goes down. Drops us down to 5 seconds left on the clock. Losing those 10 seconds. Plus the 90k healthish that the boss had left. And it just killed it by a few seconds. I think it was something like 9 seconds over. Which was absolutely devastating. But nevertheless, completed on an 11. Onto Theatre of Pain. Now this was the second record of this because I forgot to hit the record button when we done the first one. And we didn't time it. So I figured, right, okay, let's record another one. Hopefully we'll time this one. So doing it on a 10 as I did before. No recording, no timer on it. And it was going alright. In fact, it was going better than alright. It was going really, really well. There we go, first one down. There's that trio. Into Zav now. Start giving Zav a slap, and again, it just went so perfectly. Couldn't ask for a better boss fight. Dragging the boss over to the banner. Make sure we're maximising that cleave damage. Straight out the frontals. Coming up to the end now, just dodging out of everything, dealing with the affix. Chucking a couple of cheeky interrupts there just to get him down. Going down really, really nice. There we go. Pretty much 24 minutes left on the clock still. And figured we'd pull this trash in with the boss. We had Bloodlust up. Healer was at full mana. Everyone was at full health, so I figured, yeah, let's go for it. Deal with the first lot of the affix. Dodging through those chains like an absolute boss. Look at that, beautiful. Dealing along with the ads, getting Gore Chop down. Here he goes down now. no problems whatsoever. 2 bosses left to go at this point. 15, nearly 16 minutes left. By this point I was thinking, damn, we're actually going to time this. It's going really, really nice. Yeah, and we wipe on that and then eventually go on to the next boss. 8 minutes left on the clock. Still perfectly timeable. Dealing with all the mechanics. 6 minutes left coming up to the end. Still timeable. Not going to be a problem here. We've got this. But from that last lot of deaths, the mage really started being quite nasty to the warlock, to do with interrupts. So the warlock's fault that we all died, apparently. They always say it's the chatters. So we start going off, absolutely smashing it down. 5 minutes left on the clock. We got this. Coming up to the end now. Healer got hit by the frontal. Everyone else gets hit by the frontal. I start panicking because I had no holy power to check out CR. And that was no more time there, and it was all the warlock's fault apparently. So we move on to the second pool. Mage died to the frontal. That just had that knock-on effect. Everyone else went down. The minute on the clock, but you just know, just throw myself into beamless. Just getting quick, get it killed again. That wipe was also the warlock's fault. Mage goes down again in the frontal. But at this point I was getting quite impatient. I was kind of like, you know, are you doing this on purpose just to troll? So the mage had a little poody rage quit. I said, let's just carry on with the key. We can still do this. Like I said, it's the chatters, because that mage left and went down. So maybe people should look at their own performance before judging other people's. But there we go, Theatre of Pain, second attempt. The first attempt actually went better, even though it wasn't timed. Now onto the Rookery. Last key for the week. Making sure we spread out our puddles. Monk got a little bit. I'm not moving, so I was like, well, I'm the tank, I ain't moving. It had a little bit of a slack there, but he'd recovered us. When those beams come out, just make sure you walk around the room with them. You can see them coming in, telegraphed. Eventually the boss will drop back in. Dodge the puddle that he's jumping into. Spread out your AoEs. Dodge all the swirlies. And it will die. There we go. First boss of Rookery dead. Onto the second boss, pulling the packs in with it. This boss, puddles are going to come in, dodge those. Boss is going to jump to a random player like he is now. Slam in there. Those whirlwinds are going to come out. It's just a case of dodging them. Dark Gravity, just going to pull you in. Make sure you don't get caught in it as it goes off. And then we've got Chaotic Corruption. You need to pass that around between the group. Sorry about my voice, guys. I'm not feeling 100%, so I'm getting a little bit croaky now. Warrior sadly went down again, but we kept pushing. There we go. One boss to go. This fight is always better to save Bloodlust for when his shield goes down. He takes increased damage. So I'm just going to stand there with the frontal. Everyone's going to be spread out around the area because of the pillars coming in, and when you get the circle around you, you want to make sure you drop that circle on the pillar, otherwise an ad's going to spawn. Him taking the increased damage. There he goes down. So that was on a 10 as well. Got another 10 timed. So here's our rankings for the week. And our overall finisher for the week, we are now sitting at 2,482 Mythic Plus rating. Sitting a little bit lower that Keystone Hero, but we are getting there. Once again, massive shout out to our man Steve Ford for providing us with music that we use. ZepezTTV for the sound effects. Guys, if you're enjoying this, comment down below. Start thinking about the next class that we're going to be going for at 3K. Like and subscribe. Do your thing, guys. Thank you ever so much.